Morning, you guys. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new vlog. I think we're just gonna spend the next few days at home together. Honestly, I have no desire to leave the house. It's a long weekend. I just want to hang out at home. I want to read. I want to recharge. I want to relax. I have not picked up the camera in probably 4 or 5 days now. I've just been kind of teetering the black cloud. I know exactly what it is. It's just the first weather drop in the season. As someone who obviously has like normal mental health problems, but then also seasonal affective disorder, I feel like that first big drop in temperature really gets to me because you just never really know when it's gonna happen, right? Like it can happen in September, it can happen in October or November. And because we had such a warm fall, I was doing so great. And then all of a sudden the temperature dropped and I was like, absolutely not, even though I know it happens every year. So I spent the last few days just like really taking care of myself, pouring into my own cup. The thing is with my mental health, at least, is I will never pull out the camera when I don't want to or when I'm not 100% there. I just want you guys to know that the days that I don't vlog, they're not always good days. I'll never show up on here when I don't want to, especially when I'm in, you know, we call it like the black cloud is coming. Don't ever want it to seem like, oh, I'm just like happy 24/7 because I'm picking up the camera. It's just that that's where I've been the last few days. I don't think you guys really noticed because I haven't missed an upload, but I've really just been pushing everything off. But I'm slowly feeling a little bit better. I feel like I've had a lot of family time this weekend, a lot of time at home. I really am excited to get going on some home projects because I think that's really what I need, is that I'm just not, I'm busy of course with like a corporate job and YouTube, but I feel like the home projects really make my creativity come out and like keep me busy on the weekends and stuff. And I really think that's what I need, especially going into winter. So happy Sunday. We're hosting Thanksgiving this evening with my family, which I am so excited about. And we're having spaghetti because my dad is away hunting and my dad is the turkey cooker in the family. My mom's a vegetarian. She was like, we're not doing a turkey. We offered to host since now we have a dining table that's big enough for all of us. So I was like, let's do spaghetti. It's my mom and I's favorite meal. It's so easy to make for like a group of people. So we're gonna do spaghetti for dinner. It's gonna be me, Matt, my mom, my sister, my brother, his girlfriend, my grandparents, and then also our neighbors, because our neighbors don't have, I don't believe they have any family here. And so we always invite them over for the holidays. Just so that they don't have to spend it by themselves. So yeah, we are Sunday Thanksgiving celebrators. Some people are probably Saturday and Monday. We did Matt's family last night. Matt's weekend project is rototilling the front. I talked about this in the last vlog, I think, or maybe 2 vlogs ago, that we ripped everything out in the front. We're kind of starting with a blank slate. We're gonna throw some tarps down over the winter and then plant grass in the spring. So Matt is rototilling and getting everything ready. We just pulled out our like hydrangea bush and gave it to our neighbors just because it was in a weird spot. Anyways, if you guys are new here from all the fall vlogs, as much as I wish it could be fall all year round, it unfortunately cannot be, but I try to embody the same like coziness, homebody, introvert energy that I feel in the fall, or that my fall and autumn videos bring out. So hopefully you guys stick around. If you're just here for the fall content, that's also okay. I totally understand. So that's what's going on. I'm really excited to jump back into some home projects. It was really nice to take a break. I think that breaks are very much needed, especially if you have like a fixer-upper or a house that you're remodeling. I'm ready to tackle my office. My office is next. You guys know I have not really worked out of my office the whole year we've been here, just because it's kind of been like a holding zone for us, like storage, boxes. I've never taken the time to like really make it a nice office space. And so that's my project now. And I have a very exciting development to share with you guys. I can't wait. I'm gonna show you guys after, but I got a piece of furniture for free and I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys. Other exciting news, well, it's probably not exciting to most of you guys unless you have an older home and you maybe can relate, but we finally have a structural engineer coming out this week and we're really excited about it. We have a pretty good foundation in our home, which is the main reason why we ended up buying this home. I feel like if you're getting an older home, having a good base and good bones is key. And we have really great foundation, but we want to be very proactive with this home. He's coming this week, and then if I film maybe next weekend, I can share some updates with you guys on that. I just finished my coffee, which is sad. I think it will be a 2 coffee kind of day though. Look how cute this mug is. Indigo just launched the cutest book club collection and they have a ton of Bookish merch. I feel like that's a perfect Christmas present. If you guys need to shop for like a book lover in your family for Christmas, definitely go to Indigo. This mug is so cute. And I posted on my TikTok and my Instagram like all of the collection and stuff. They had hats, they have more mugs, tote bags, sweaters. It's all so cute. So I had to get this mug. I have a mug problem, you guys. I can't stop. I did get my Kobo, by the way. That is also an update. I feel like this vlog is just gonna be really chatty and long and like a ton of just like random updates. I still have to show you guys my souvenirs from my trips. I haven't read any books on it yet, but I am currently reading Nocticadia. Is it Heather McCleary? Heather Reads? I love her book recommendations so much. I feel like I have a few people that I really trust their book recommendations, and she's one of them. Oh my goodness, this is so perfect for fall. It is on Kindle Unlimited. It is so spooky and gothic. So funny because now that we've been to Yale, I feel like anytime I'm reading a dark academia book, I picture Yale, which as a visual person, it's like great. I can picture a place that I've actually been, and it is so good. The standalone dark academia gothic romance. This follows our main character, Lilia, and the book starts off with Lilia seeing her mom pass away, and everyone thinks that she's passed away from suicide, but Lily is like, no, like she had this really rare infection, this rare parasite. It was like honestly very creepy the way that she passed away and the way it was described. Like the author's writing is amazing, and no one believes her, so she kind of thinks that she's going crazy. Then you flash forward 4 years later, after her mom passes away, she has written this essay for, I think it was like a microbiology course or something, and she writes her essay based on this like parasite that she saw her mom have, this really rare, kind of vulgar, honestly, parasite. And the teacher pulls her aside and he goes like, where did you get the inspiration for this? And she goes, oh, you know, I just have a vivid imagination, you know, very fictional. And he goes, but it's not fictional. There is, you know, a professor in New England who is studying this. And she is just absolutely confused because everyone kept telling her, you know, your mom passed away from suicide. Like no one believed that her mom had this mystery illness. And so lo and behold, she gets this acceptance letter to Drucadia University where this professor is studying in New England. It's like this really old, prestigious, gothic, Ivy League inspired school off the coast of Maine. Apparently it's haunted because it used to be like a really old, decrepit like mental hospital. And so she starts to attend Drucadia University, and then we're introduced to Deverick Bramwell, who is known as Dr. Death at the school, and he is a pathologist who is studying this parasite, or believed to study this parasite that Lilia thinks her mom had. She starts taking classes with him, and obviously her goal is to probably find out what happened to her mother. Then this is described as a dark academia gothic forbidden romance. So I'm assuming she ends up like having a relationship with this professor. I think she's like 21 in this book. I'm really curious to see where it goes. I am so hooked on this book. Like if it goes the way it goes right now, it's definitely like a 4.5 star, 5-star read. So my goal for the next 2 days is to read as much of this as I can. Really loving this. Great spooky season book. But anyways, really hoping to just like rest, relax, recharge. Monday will definitely be more of like a relaxing, recharging day because we'll have spent the whole weekend like having family gatherings, and this introvert needs some alone time. Sheets are changed, bed is made. I just put a little bit of makeup on just to feel a little bit more alive. I'm definitely one of those people who needs to get just the tiniest bit ready to feel productive. I'm gonna do my hair and makeup later for Thanksgiving, but I figured I would just kind of slick it back into a little braid right now. I'm really into the braided ponytails. And then I just put on some moisturizer and some mascara just to feel a little bit ready for the day. But I posted a Q&A box on my Instagram story this morning because I'm going to film a little like life update Q&A this week. I try to do them quarterly, and I think you guys are actually going to see that first before this. I got a few people asking how we like our mattress so far. So I figured perfect timing. Let me share an update on our mattress. And I also had a few people in the last like few weeks or so asking if I still had a discount code with Helix. And I do, and they're actually sponsoring today's video. So a huge thank you to Helix Sleep for sponsoring today's video. We've had our mattress for about 4 months now. We have the Helix Midnight, which is their most popular model. It's a medium firmness. So it's not soft, but it's not firm. It's in the middle. And if you guys have never heard of Helix Sleep before, they are a premium mattress company that has over 20 mattresses customized to like fit your needs and your preferences. They even have kids mattresses for tall sleepers. You take the sleep quiz, which will match you to the perfect mattress based on your body type and your sleep preferences. So it'll ask you, you know, if you sleep by yourself, with a partner, if you are a side sleeper, a back sleeper, if you're warm at night, if you sleep cold, then it will match you to a mattress. And like I said, we have the Helix Midnight. Comes delivered right to your door with free shipping. It's rolled up in a box, super easy to set up, which is great because I think I mentioned this in the last video. video, but Matt and I drive sedans, so we don't have the trunk capacity to go pick up a mattress. So we love that it came right to our doorstep, free shipping. We also have a 100-night sleep trial, which out of all the mattress companies that we've researched, this is probably one of the longest ones that we found, which I feel like 100 days really gives you time to decide if you like a mattress or not. Like sometimes I feel like you definitely need more than 30 days. We also have a 10-year warranty, and we are just really big fans. I struggle a lot with sleep and insomnia, and I've realized at the end of the day, as much as you can have warm lighting and cozy sheets and a warm, welcoming bedroom, having a comfy mattress that is suited to your needs really is the core. I mean, it literally is the foundation of your bed, and it's like the core of your sleep. Honestly, I feel like both of us, our sleep has improved immensely since we got a Helix mattress, not just because of how comfy the mattress is, but because we finally upgraded. We were previously sleeping on a queen size mattress that was like 25 years old from like Matt's like childhood home, and it was just starting to go a little bit. I feel like it's a good in between. Matt and I were a little bit nervous, like I said, just because I like a softer mattress and Matt likes a firmer one, and we were not too sure how the medium firmness was gonna be, but it's honestly perfect for us. But yeah, the dogs love it, we love it. I think we've convinced my parents to get one because they're looking to upgrade their mattress, and I literally sent my dad the link to do the sleep quiz, and I was like, and I can get you 20% off with my code. We've been telling everyone about it. I honestly feel like the whole experience has been great with our mattress so far. The team has been really nice to work with. The customer service has been great. And overall, like, we have nothing but good things to say. Anyways, I also do have a 20% off code for you guys. So I'll link that down below, put it on the screen as well. That gets you 20% off your Helix mattress. And a huge thank you to Helix Sleep for sponsoring today's video. So yeah, we love the mattress. I also get a lot of questions about our bed frame. Our bed frame is from Amazon. We are definitely the kind of people that would rather invest in a good mattress and then like not buy a super expensive bed frame. Once again, I think we've convinced my parents to just buy our exact bed setup. We have this frame for the guest room as well because we loved it that much. And we're hoping to get a Helix mattress in the guest room, like eventually when finances allow for it. This was cheaper than an IKEA bed, and I think the quality is way better. I have slept on IKEA beds my whole life. Matt and I's previous like 2 or 3 beds were from IKEA, and the quality on this is honestly great. I love that it doesn't have wooden slats because I feel like wooden slats are so annoying. They fall, they break. This one has like metal slats, and we've been really impressed with it. I feel like when people come over and we give them a tour of the house, they're like, well, like, where's your bed frame from? And we're like, Amazon. It was under $200, and everyone was like blown away. We're really, really happy with it. Those are the bedroom updates. I think I'm going to get dressed now and head to grab some groceries. I just need to grab garlic bread and a dessert for tonight. I think my mom's bringing a dessert too. We like to have a variety of desserts at family dinner. And then I think we're just gonna like clean the house and get ready for Thanksgiving. So I'm not too sure how much I'll vlog today. I definitely will tomorrow, and I want to tackle my office. I also want to hang some new curtains in the library and just kind of do some little things around the house. That way I can kind of like ease back into the home project life. So I think I need a second coffee. Okay, here is the office update. So last time I talked to you guys, this wall was empty because I had sold the dresser that was here and my papazen chair. And when I came home from getting coffee with my mom, our neighbors were giving away some furniture, and I snagged this cabinet, which is just absolutely perfect, stunning. I originally wanted a dresser here, but like, I'll take this over something I have to pay for. Got this cabinet. I want to say it's a curio cabinet, but I don't think it is because I think a curio cabinet always flips up. But I'm not too sure. It's in really good condition except for this piece of glass that is cracked. But our neighbor said that there is a guy like in town who will replace this for like 20 or 30 bucks. If that's all it cost me for this cabinet, great. It is in such good condition. So much storage. I have to give it a little wipe down, but like it's in great condition. Obviously real wood. I'm so happy with it. And then for now, just to kind of set the vibe of what I want it to look like, I just put this chair here, which is the chair I was using at my desk, but I ended up ordering, I never remember if it's now called the Upland or the Ektorp. One of them is like discontinued and they replaced it, but I ordered this chair from IKEA because I was looking for one on Facebook Marketplace literally for the last 3 months and I couldn't find one. But now I'm going to find one, of course, because I bought it new, and I'm going to stick it here. It's a little bit wider, so I think it'll fill out the space a little bit more. And the plan is to hang some photos here. And then I want to change out the curtains tomorrow. I have a few different ones coming from Amazon. I really like IKEA curtains for like plain white and like linens. But for more like colors, I do really like Amazon. So I have some coming. Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. As you can tell, it's quite the chilly morning because I'm in the fleece, but I'm accepting it. We had a nice cozy morning in bed reading our book. I was up pretty early this morning. I feel like I can normally sleep in on the weekends, but I was up at like 7. Granted, Matt and I did go to bed pretty early last night. I think we went to bed around 10. And then, I mean, me being a night owl, I ended up reading until like midnight, I want to say. But Matt was downstairs and he was watching some YouTube. So I was like, you know what? I'll let him have some alone time because I obviously get like my own alone time every single morning during the week because I work from home. On the weekends, we normally spend like one morning together and then one morning kind of like doing our own thing just so he can get that kind of alone time watching his YouTube and stuff like that. And sometimes I'll sit with him and watch YouTube, but if it's a morning like today where I really want to read my book, I'm not the kind of person who can like have YouTube on in the background and read my book. I just can't focus. So had a nice cozy morning in bed. Thanksgiving dinner was a success. It went great. Everyone loved the spaghetti. We had lots of desserts. It was honestly a really great night. Matt is outside rototilling and doing his whole garden front yard thing. I asked him if he wanted help, but he was like, you know, it's one of those things where more hands in the pot isn't always better. And I just like don't want to get in his way. So plan for today, I want to get all the things I said I was going to do this weekend yesterday and do them today. So put up the curtains in the library and then decide on some curtains in my office. I did end up ordering, did I tell you guys that? A chair from IKEA that's coming on Saturday, as well as the taller Alex drawers. Hopefully I can film a home vlog this coming weekend and we can do all that. Actually, once we hang up the curtains, I'll take you guys through the rest of the plans for the office and where I want things to go. So we'll do that after actually, but that's like my big task for the day. I don't want to like overwhelm my plate with like a bunch of home stuff to do. So I feel like setting the goal of getting the curtains up is a good one and I can definitely meet that. I want to give you guys a review of Nocticadia because I ended up finishing it. It was so good. It was one of those books to me that I just like could not put down. I got to about 45% yesterday after I stopped vlogging. I sat and I read for a little bit, and then literally anytime I had like 5 or 10 minutes like between cleaning or we ended up getting ready pretty early, so we had about an hour before my parents came. I sat and read, and then after everyone left around like 8, I sat on the couch and read from like 8 to 10. Then we went to bed and I literally read until midnight, and then I finished it this morning. I just could not stop thinking about it and I could not put it down. Right now it sits at about a 4.5 star, but to me the main difference of a 4.5 to a 5-star read is that I just can't stop thinking about it. So oftentimes I'll give something a 4.5 star like Heartless Hunter and I'll end up bumping it up to a 5 because I just can't stop thinking about it. So I'll give you guys a review after because I actually think that my physical copy of it is coming today. And I typically try, if I read a book on my Kindle that I love or from the library and I want my own copy of it, I typically try to get it at a local bookstore first. And then if I can't, I'll usually try to get it at Indigo, and then like last resort, I'll get it from Amazon. But because it's an indie author, I couldn't find it anywhere else. So I ended up ordering it on Amazon and I'm really excited to have a copy of it and really just like relaxing. I have a pretty busy next week, like not overly busy. It's definitely manageable, especially kind of coming back into my groove. But I have a full work week this week. And then I need to film my perfect fall day video still. I can't believe I haven't gotten around to that yet, but we've just been so busy. So I want to film that this week and then a home vlog this weekend. It's Austin race weekend, which I'm so excited about. It's a sprint race weekend. I'm excited to see Liam back in the car. And next week on Monday evening, I leave for a 24-hour solo trip that I kind of like spontaneously booked, and I'm really excited to take you guys along for that. So a lot to do between now and then, some short form brand deals and stuff like that. I think for dinner tonight, I want to make some sort of creamy spinach chicken gnocchi that I saw on TikTok. That sounds really yummy. I think I have everything I need, but our grocery store luckily is open like 365 days a year. So if we need anything, we can run there. I have to check and see if we have any gnocchi. I know that we have chicken breast, but I'm not too sure yet if I want to get ready and film my video first or if I want to do some stuff around the house. I'm not too sure, but we'll find out in a second. Okay, I'm finally putting my souvenirs away. They've been in this Trader Joe's bag for, well, how long have we been home? Like 2 or 3 weeks now. I ended up getting one of the mini bags at Trader Joe's because I saw that they were out of stock for a really long time. And then when we were in Connecticut, I saw them and I was like, I have to get this, Matt. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's $3. And it's very cute. So as you guys know, I collect literally everything from our trips. I basically junk journal without journaling and I just put it in a memory box, but I think I do want to start junk journaling. I don't know. A bunch of you guys commented when I showed you my memory boxes that I should try it. So who knows, we might. But here is all the like souvenir-y stuff that we got. besides pins. I'll show you guys pins after. So I feel like the Disneyland hotels had way better free stuff in the rooms than Disney World does. So we grabbed this little postcard that was free. We always keep our key cards, and they're so cute because at Disney World, of course, you use like your magic band and stuff. I mean, you can get physical cards, but normally just use your phone or your magic band. So these I was so excited to take home. So I have our Pixar Place ones, and then our Disneyland hotel ones, which are just so cute. I feel like Pixar Place had the cutest stuff. This was in our room. This was also with our room key. And then we also grabbed these coasters, which I thought were so cute, and maybe I can laminate them. And then these were in the villas at Disneyland. And then this was the one that was in Pixar Place. So they honestly had so many great things. And then we got a magnet for the fridge. I kept one of my bag tags, and then we got physical tickets one of the days that we were there, and they're just so nostalgic. I love them so much. So of course I had to keep those. And then this is random, but at the airport in LA when we were flying to Boston, we got Alfred coffee, which was worth the hype. Let me tell you, it was so good. And I kept my little coffee sleeve. So that is California Disneyland. And then when we got to Connecticut, we went to Trader Joe's. So I took one of these little flyers, did my Salem souvenir haul in my Salem vlog. So this won't really include many of the Salem souvenirs. This is more of like the stuff we got in Connecticut when we were in New Haven. So, oh, this is also from Disneyland. We got a sticker, and then this is like the fall activities. Brianna gave me a disposable camera for the wedding, so I just kept this. And then I also kept our name cards from the table at the wedding. We picked up this Yale ornament. This is just some random stuff from Salem that you guys would have seen in the Salem vlog, but I got this postcard, this patch, and then we got this magnet. Then when I was in Newfoundland for work, I picked up matching postcards for my mom and I. They're like a boat with whales, and my mom's doing a nautical gallery wall, so I thought this would be perfect. I kept the bag for one of my souvenirs. I got this magnet. And then I kept the note that the hotel team wrote us because they gave me some coffee beans to try, which was so kind of them. And then I got this sticker. I got this patch at Cape Spear, which is like the most eastern point of North America. So I thought I had to commemorate that. I got a postcard from there. And then I got a postcard of all the Jelly Bean row houses, which is what they call all the colorful houses there. So those are my souvenirs. I don't know, I love watching souvenir hauls. Maybe you guys don't care about them, but I think they're really, really fun. So that's everything I got. I think I should put these magnets on the fridge. Here's what we have so far. We also got that Black Craft coffee one in Salem. This one here. Here. And then we'll do maybe Disneyland right there. Oh, this one doesn't really have a strong magnet there for now. Okay, that is perfect. It doesn't really have a super strong magnet, so. Okay, here are the 3 curtain options that I got from Amazon. I think I like these 2 the most. I don't know if I'm gonna honestly even try these. I just feel like the gingham print is too big. I would have liked it if it was smaller, so I honestly don't even know if I'm gonna open these ones, but I am leaning towards these ones. But I'm gonna try these as well because I do think they're really nice, kind of like soft blue. So let's see which ones look best. I mean, the best part about this is that the curtain rod is already up, which makes my life easy. Good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. I am so sleepy today. I don't know why. I don't know if it's still just like another gloomy day, but your girl's tired. I'm on my second coffee. I'm just taking a little break from work. It's like 10 o'clock. I ended up getting up pretty early this morning, starting work around 7, just because like I was up and at 'em and I just didn't really like want to read or watch TV or anything. So I was like, I'm just gonna start on work for the day. I need to wake up. I think I might go for a WALK soon with the dogs, just because I feel like the chilly weather really does wake you up, and it is very chilly here this morning. The weather is just so all over the place right now. In this exact moment, it is 33 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 1 degree Celsius. We're basically barely above zero. But then this weekend, it is supposed to go up to 71, which is around 22 degrees Celsius. So that's interesting. I'm so sleepy today. I can't figure out why. Like, I think I got a good sleep and everything. My book didn't come yesterday in the mail. It's coming today. It was like, you know, your delivery is late. If it doesn't come by today, you can request, you know, a refund, but fingers crossed it comes today because I want to chat with you guys about it. I want to just see the book in person because obviously it was like almost 700 pages. Dinner last night was so good. Except the one thing, you guys probably saw this in the vlog clip. I don't know why I put the chicken on top, like instead of mixing it in with the gnocchi. So it looked kind of funny, but it was really, really yummy. Then we ended up watching Renfield last night, which we've actually been meaning to watch for a while. I love Nicolas Cage. Obviously, National Treasure is like my favorite movie of all time. Like, I'm a huge Nicolas Cage fan. For some reason, we hadn't seen it yet. I think it had only just come to streaming services because I believe it came out in 2023. But it's kind of just like this, I don't even know how to explain it, like campy comedy action Dracula Halloween movie, and it was honestly like pretty entertaining and fun. I'd probably give it like a 7 on 10. It's obviously not going to win any awards, but I was really excited to see Nicholas Hoult in another movie. I really like him as an actor. I really loved all the side characters. It's definitely like a side character focused movie. I feel like there's so many Dracula movies out there that it was interesting to see the take on this one. It follows Renfield, which is played by Nicholas Hoult, and he is Dracula's familiar, and he's basically just at this point where he's like, oh, is there a life outside of being Dracula's familiar, like in the real world? And kind of just like about his journey with that. There's also like a mob family. It takes place in New Orleans. Honestly, it was a good time. Like, if you're looking for something to watch for Halloween, it was a fun, campy time. And then in terms of new book that I am starting, I didn't realize that you only get an ebook, or at least with my library, for 2 days that you have to accept it, because normally with like a physical book, you have like 5 days to go get it. So all of my holds expired for my Kobo books, so I just got back into place for them. I didn't have any Kobo books to start last night, so I ended up just starting A Dark and Secret Magic by Wallace Kinney, which is one of my more anticipated releases for fall and spooky season. I really wish I had the physical book because the cover is absolutely stunning. I'll put a photo here of what it looks like, but hardcovers are now like $40 in Canada, which is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, so are Kindle book prices. I think I maybe pre-ordered 2 books this season, and I've talked about kind of like my book buying strategy before, but when it's a season like this where there are so many new releases coming out, I take that list of new releases and I run all of them through the library and see which ones I can put on hold. And then if there are any that aren't available, that maybe aren't like an auto-buy author to me or a new author to me, I can put in 3 suggestions every month for the library. And Matt also has a library card too, so I put in 3 for him. So I can request books that our library doesn't carry. However, they don't typically accept them if they're indie books. I don't really ever get much success requesting indie books, which is okay because most of them are on Kindle Unlimited. And then if I've, you know, looked for it at the library and I, you know, didn't put a request in for it, it's probably either on Kindle Unlimited or maybe it's an author that I want to support and buy the book. And I let myself pre-order, I mean, I don't always, but like 1 book a month that, like, for example, this book did not get approved at the library. I don't know if it's because it's like an indie book. So I ended up just getting the Kindle copy of it because I was not spending $40 on a hardcover if I wasn't sure if I'd like it. This was described as Practical Magic meets a Persephone Hades retelling, which I love any sort of like Greek mythology retelling. It literally says on the description, A Dark and Secret Magic is a celebration of the Halloween season and a love letter to anyone who drinks pumpkin spice in August and carries the spirit of a witch inside their heart all year round. And I was like absolutely sold. I'm not too far into it, only about like 5 or 10%, but this follows our main character Kate, and she is a hedge witch and she lives in a little cottage on her family's estate with her black cat. She also co-owns an herb shop. Like, she's just the ultimate witch, honestly. And this necromancer named Matthew comes to town and starts telling her about this like darker side to magic project that her family never did. I'm assuming there's probably a romance element of it. One of the Goodreads reviews said this book is full of cuddly black cats, witch covens, cozy northeastern small towns, herbal remedies, pumpkin carving, Halloween traditions, and old mansions. My only about cozy autumn spooky season books is sometimes they just feel a little like bland, so I'm really hoping that's not the case with this one. I did see a few people on Goodreads say it has like a good spooky to cozy ratio. Like I ended up DNFing the Cinnamon Bun bookstore. I was just like, no, this is just not, it's just too cozy with like nothing going on. Yeah, but let me take you guys up to the office and I will give you an update on what I've decided to do with my office or like curtains and all that kind of stuff, and then we will get back to work. All right, we got some packages, so I figured we could unbox them together. So Indigo sent over some of their top books of the year. I literally cannot believe that like I get to work with them. It's such a pinch me moment every single month. So I already have the Ministry of Time and Just for the Summer, so they just sent me everything else. We've got Kate Quinn's The Briar Club. We've got The Service Berry, which I didn't realize this was the author of Braiding Sweetgrass. Oh, this is an arc. Ooh, that is so cool. Wow, I'm really excited about this one. Nice little small read. We've got A Song to Drown Rivers. Oh my gosh, look at those edges. Oh my goodness, those are stunning. I think this is a fantasy book. Oh, there you go, if you guys want to pause that and read it. We've got Nexus, which is written by the same author as Sapiens. I feel like Matt will really enjoy reading this. A Brief History of Information Networks from the Stone Age to AI. Yeah, Matt will definitely like this. We've got Intermezzo by Sally Rooney. I'm so excited to read this one. We've got the new Leanne Moriarty book, which I've actually heard really great things about. It's all about like knowing your future and fighting fate. So I'm really excited about this one. We've got The Knowing by Tanya Talaga, A History of the Country We Now Call Canada. Nice. The cover on this one is absolutely beautiful. Real Ones by Katerina Vermette. This is absolutely stunning. I like that it's a hardcover, but it doesn't have a dust jacket. A huge thank you to the Indigo team for all those books. I'm truly spoiled. Then I did a little stock up of my favorite candles. I only order these about once a year just because I find buying candles from small businesses are a little bit more expensive, which rightfully so. Someone is like hand making these compared to like the mass produced ones, but these are my absolute favorite. 151. I discovered them at a bookstore last year, and I actually had one going in yesterday's portion of the vlog. It was my last one, so I decided to place an order, and I just love them so much. My favorite is, which one is it? Is it this one? No, this one. Cozy and Warm, or Warm and Cozy is my favorite. But this one is a new one to me. I wanted to try something new. This one is Homebody. Let me just open it really quick. These and Circle and Wick are my favorite Canadian small businesses to get candles from. One says it is tobacco, vanilla, and cinnamon. I mean, that kind of smells like a good combo. Obviously, when you order them online, you can't smell them. Oh, that smells really yummy. It actually smells pretty similar to the other one. It smells so good, and I love the amber glass containers that they're in. So I did a little stock up on those, so I'll have to burn those carefully. Finally came, you guys. I was really worried it was gonna get lost and I'd have to reorder it, but this is a hefty book. Holy cow, like almost 700 pages. Absolutely stunning. I love a glossy cover. I don't know, they just like feel really nice to hold. And those are the packages that I got. Little update, corner is now empty. I don't think my IKEA chair is coming until Saturday, but it's empty and it's ready because, oh, you guys can see it here. I need the chair to work. I ended up deciding on these curtains. I kind of knew it right away when I opened them that these were going to be the ones. Even Matt doesn't love patterned curtains, and he was like, those look so good in your office. And they kind of just give the vibe I'm going for. The only other thing I need to decide on now is if I want to paint in here. It does come off on camera a little bit warm. This is White Dove, which is what we have downstairs. We have in most of the house actually, but for some reason in here it comes off really yellow toned. I don't know if that's just being next to the curtains or the way the lighting falls in here. So I need to decide if I want to repaint it or not, but I don't really do a lot of filming in here, so I think it might be fine. An update on the cabinet. I haven't put anything in it yet because we need to shim the bottoms, because hashtag uneven floors in an old house problem. So we need to shim it before we put anything in it. These are all the curtains I need to return. And like I said, I'm gonna wait for the chair to see how much space I have before trying to thrift like maybe a side table, like a small one or something. The goal is to do like 2 photos here. And like I said, I'll have to decide between a floor lamp and a sconce. I'd love to throw some plants on here. And then I have to figure out what to do with this wall here. Let me know if you guys have any ideas, if I should maybe do like a gallery wall or something. The thing is it's a pretty narrow walkway, so I can't really do floating shelves or anything, and I still need to put a curtain up here. I did get one from IKEA. I'll probably do that maybe this weekend, but I did get a curtain rod to put here so I can kind of have somewhat of like a door cover, because this is just storage and I don't like having to look at that when I'm working. I'm definitely going to keep my pegboard. I just want to move the location because I think I want to put my pin board here. I think I might move the pegboard, and then I'm going to do a floating shelf here. I love when people have floating shelves above their desk in like a nice wood color. I think it'll bring something to the space. And I need to return all of these curtains, and this is just like a pile of random stuff right now. I have like a Brooklinen blanket here, a throw pillow, some packages, chaos, our paint ladder. I realized I never showed you guys our pins from Disneyland, and I did do a little TikTok reel. Maybe I put it on here as well. I might have, putting all my new pins on the board. This pin board has all of our memory pins on it. So for example, we get a new pin for every year, and we always do a Stitch one. I started that tradition early. All of these are either from like special events at the parks, Epcot festivals, races, doing something for the first time, staying at a new resort. Like these are what they call rack pins that you buy at Disney pretty much. Got this Haunted Mansion 55-year pin at Disneyland. And then also these 2 bottom rows here. So we've got Indiana Jones because we rode that for the first time. We stayed at the Disneyland Hotel. We just got the like Mickey ear Disneyland pin. I actually pin traded for this Disneyland pin, but I thought it looked good on here. California Adventure one, Cars Land, and then Pixar Pier. They didn't have a Pixar Place Hotel pin, so we kind of got the Pixar Pier one for that. And then at the bottom, we've got a Nightmare Before Christmas to represent Haunted Mansion Holiday. 2024 Disneyland, we got a Pirates pin to commemorate Pirates because it's superior over there. So those are all the pins that we got on this trip. I just finished work, and the last item on my to-do list, so I don't forget, is to review Nocticadia for you guys. Every time I leave a book review for the end of a video, I always forget to do it. So I'm here. Let's chat about it super quick before I kind of want to take an afternoon nap, honestly. It's really gloomy out. I just don't have anything to do around the house. The house is pretty tidy. I really want to take a nice afternoon nap, so I think I'm going to. But first, let's chat about it. I gave you guys a synopsis earlier, so we don't need to go over that again. I am going to give it a 5-star. It is so good. I do have to say the first like 10 to 15% of this is a little on the slow side, but just push through it. I promise. It goes from like the first 10-15% is like you waiting on the roller coaster to like launch off, and then you launch off, and then it never stops. You're just like on the roller coaster for the entire book. It does teeter the line of horror. Go into that like with a grain of salt. I would say like if you don't read horror, you definitely can read this. I'm just saying at times it does get a little bit gory. I kind of like that, honestly. I don't know who Blue Lance is from Zodiac Academy, but they keep saying that this is like so Blue Lance coded. So if you get that reference, let me know what that means and if I should read Zodiac Academy, because I feel like I've started the first book like 3 or 4 times and I never get more than like 10 pages into it. But let me know, should I read Zodiac Academy? Because I feel like everyone keeps saying that this is so Zodiac Academy coded, and I just want to know how or why, because if I loved this, does that mean I would love Zodiac Academy? Like, someone please tell me. I have to say the writing in this is superb. It does not feel like it's published by an indie author, and I really don't know. Well, I know what the difference is, but like I don't know if she has like an editor or a team or she does her own editing, but this was written so incredibly well. You can tell how much thought she put into the world and the plot and the characters, and I'm just blown away by this book. Honestly, I don't know how more people are not talking about this. I really feel like this is one of those books that I wish I could read again for the first time. It's just so beautiful and well done. It's prosy without being too prosy. It's got great pacing. I don't even like slow burn, but this was done so well with so much angst and tension that honestly it worked for me. And sometimes I find a slow burn, I get kind of bored, but with this one, I was not bored at all. The last 20% is just like so high stakes and thrilling and exciting, and oh my goodness. Realistically, if you like gothic romance, dark academia, forbidden romance, morally gray male main character, you're just gonna love this. Like, please trust me. Please, I want everyone to read this book. If you take one recommendation from me this year, let it be this. Let it be this, because no one is talking about this book. I feel like I've seen one person talk about it and it deserves so much more hype. Those are my thoughts on Nocticadia. Basically just read it and tell me if I should read Zodiac Academy. I'm gonna end this vlog off so I can get it up for you guys hopefully like Friday. I feel like I'm getting my spark back and it feels really, really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog and spending a few days at home with me. I love you guys so much and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.